Hey, my smell good friends. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So I've got Domino laying on my lap in kind of a precarious position here, head down. So if you hear a thump, he's probably fallen off. I don't think he'll be here too long because I don't think he's exactly comfortable, but he's had his dinner. He's gone out to potty, and so he's a happy little man right now. So I think he'll probably move soon and then get really comfortable for the evening. What I have going on here, friends, is my, I would say weekly, but it's going on about 2 weeks. Not quite, but close. My wax empties. Yeah. So if you're interested in seeing what I've been warming or burning, yeah, I have a couple candles to include. Stay tuned. So I'll start with my miscellaneous items first, just a couple here. I have 2 bags I finished up of my super jumbo cotton balls from Target. I've mentioned in previous videos, I think these have gotten a bit smaller. I've also seen, I don't remember whose video I saw, but someone mentioned a Kroger cotton balls being really large. So I do have a Kroger here in town. We have several actually. So I may check that out and see what I think. But for now, these are still doing okay. So I got through 2 bags of those. And then my last miscellaneous item is a wallflower that I installed in my personal bathroom. This is in the scent Boardwalk Vanilla Cone, and these are, of course, from Bath & Body Works. And this is in scent notes of marshmallow fluff, vanilla bean, and creamy caramel. I love this scent. I wish they would release it in a candle. The wallflower is doing okay. I walk in the bathroom and sometimes I smell it. I walk in the bathroom, sometimes I don't. So it's kind of one of those performance issues where, yeah, it's kind of there, but it's kind of not. But when I do get it, I love it. Boardwalk Vanilla Cone. I think I actually picked this up in the hand soap and love that hand soap. So hopefully we see it again. Okay, candles. The reason I decided to include my candles because I actually just filmed a Candles Empties video that I haven't uploaded yet. It hasn't been edited. So I only have a few here, so I decided to go ahead and include them so I could toss them. They actually, yeah, I have 5 here. One's a single wick. 4 of these, which are the main ones I want to talk about, they're not finished. They went south. They reached the halfway point. Every one of them is a Bath & Body Works candle. They reached the halfway point and they went dirty and grody, which I've talked about a million times on my channel. That's just my experience with recent releases from Bath & Body Works and Goose Creek, truth be told. So I'm going to let them go. The reason I'm going to let them go and not try to fix them is because they're Christmas scents or winter scents. And I'm just done with them. I'm heavily into my spring scents right now. And so, yeah, I'm just going to recycle these, toss them out. So the first candle, I won't say I finished it up because I didn't, but the first candle I want to talk about, I actually did 2 of them. This is actually my favorite scent like ever. Definitely my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works. These are in the scent The Perfect Christmas. So 2 different versions there. As you can probably see from the shadow, these are still halfway full. I absolutely love this scent, but I don't love what these candles are doing. The scent notes on The Perfect Christmas are fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. It's the most delicious, delicious tree scent. I think a lot of people who don't even love tree tend to love the scent. It's very sweet. You get a lot of that marshmallow. You get that sweet cinnamon sugar. It's just a terrific scent. It's like literally the epitome of The Perfect Christmas. But yeah, both have gone nasty. And it's changing the scent. And I'm done with them. I'm not going to bother trying to pour off the top layer of wax. I'm just done. And so these are going out. Throw on those while they were doing well. Not as strong as previous years, but I would say, let's see, one was poured 2023 and one was poured 2022. But fairly decent. I was burning them both at the same time. Mostly contained to the kitchen because I'm doing so many spring, summery, fruity, floral, whatever scents in my open area where my living room and dining room share space. And so mostly in the kitchen. But throw, I would say, was about 6.5, 7. It was doing okay. With the 2 candles, it was definitely a better throw than that because I had 2. But like I said, I limited them to the kitchen. I actually added my single wick, which I do plan to finish up. Same scent. I do plan to finish this one up because this one's doing okay. I've had some pulling issues on this one, but I just remove a little bit of wax now and then it kind of straightens itself out. I love this jar. So I've stuck this in a candle holder where you can't really tell it's the perfect Christmas, and I'll finish that out. But I just thought I'd include it since I'm talking about the scent. But not too pleased with the performance there. And both of those candles I have more of. Both of those versions I have more of in my stash. So I have a feeling I'm going to be doing some chopping and melting my Bath & Body Works candles a lot here on out because, yeah, I mean, I still keep trying to burn. I really do, but it's not going so well. And then the other one, this one got ugly. Whoa, did it get ugly. This is a favorite candle. So when I went to put it out and realized it had gone ugly, I was so brokenhearted because I think I only have one more of this left in my collection. So I probably should have chopped this from the get-go or stuck it in my crock or stuck it under my lamp. Lesson learned, I will not burn my last one, especially because the scent has not come back. This is Vanilla Snowflake. I don't know what's up with this label, but this label is just kind of funky. It's uneven. It's bubbled. I don't know what happened. And then maybe it's the shadow of the wax. I was going to say there's some grain of the snowflake, but I think it's the shadow of the wax. I don't know if you can see that, but that's how far I got in it. Yeah. Oh, my beloved. So dirty. I don't know if you can see the soot along the sides, but yeah, it started to get kind of scorchy. It was burning hot. It's a vanilla scent. So sad that I'm losing this one, but again, it's a winter scent. I'm not going to keep playing with it. I'm kind of exhausted with playing with these candles. So I hate to say anything bad about this stuff. I really do. But I mean, Bath & Body Works, you've got to do better. This is the reason I just don't spend more than $10 on a candle from them. I just won't do it unless it's a scent I just absolutely feel like I have to have, or it's a specialized candle. I will never pay regular price, I'll tell you that. But yeah, just gonna step off my soapbox here and tell you, not too happy about this situation. This was quite a light thrower. I would say barely hit a 5. So that's Vanilla Snowflake. Do love the scent. It's a great coconutty vanilla scent, but like with a wintry vibe. It's supposed to have mint in it. I realized all of a sudden that I forgot to read the scent notes. Frozen vanilla, ice fir needles, mint leaf, and coconut flakes. I get the frozen vanilla. I get the coconut flakes. I don't pick up a lot of mint here, and I don't pick up a ton of tree. It has a great vanilla coconut sweetness about it, and I love it, but not pleased with the performance there. And then the last candle actually was just starting to get dirty, so it's not there yet, and I could easily save this one, but I am just not loving this scent. I think this was new last year. Yep, poured, well, I forget, we're not in 2024 anymore. It was poured in 2023. I believe it was a new scent. I don't believe it was a repackage, but I am just not loving it, and I thought I was going to, so I bought a crate of this before I burned it. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just make stupid decisions. But this is Hot Pink Cocoa. I do love the jar, so I'm just going to finish this out and freeze the wax and reuse the jar because I feel like the jar is quite springy, summery, so it's pink and I feel like I can keep using it. The scent notes in this are sweet ruby chocolate with vanilla cream and raspberry sprinkles. I'm sure you guys can guess the raspberry note is why I'm just not loving this candle, I think. So I think I'm fine with the fact that I have 5 more in my collection. I will just save it for when I'm revisiting raspberry. I do like raspberry. I just think I just did too much of it and I need a break. I absolutely plan to go back to raspberry. So I'll be fine with the rest of my collection. I don't know if I'll do it next year or not, but I tried to give the rest of this one to my daughter. She smelled it. She swore she couldn't smell anything. I smell it. It smells like a raspberry chocolate scent. With vanilla. I know it's whipped cream, but it's like with vanilla. It kind of almost smells like their raspberry with vanilla scent with a little bit of chocolate in there. Yeah, I'm just done, you guys. I'm done. Throwing this was pretty decent. I would say 7.5 easily. Of course, it's always a scent that you're not loving at the moment that throws well, right? There's where it started to go a little bit grody. And like I said, right now at this point, I could easily fix that and remove some wax and contain it in my crock or put it under my lamp or even chop the rest, but I'm done. So that's Hot Pink Cocoa. Yeah, I didn't want to go into over detail on the candles since I decided to include those in this video. So hopefully that helped any of you out there who also do candles. But yeah, my experience was not great. So let's get started on my retail wax. Alrighty, so I have a few here when it comes to retail wax. I was working on trying out some of my Kringles, their new spring release. They had, they released them a couple weeks ago, and they had some, they were all new scents, of course, and they did the last pour of their country jars in that release. So if you're interested in any of those and the scents sound good to you and you love the country line, that's it, guys. This is going to be it. There's going to be no more country jars coming from Kringle. So they did announce that this would be the last pour. I decided to pick up one full-size candle, and I picked up several daylights, and I picked up several wax melts to try some of the scents I was interested in. So the first one I melted was Sugared Peony, and this is their daylight. So it's just a little, it's actually lightable, but I tend to melt them, so that's why. There's no burn marks on that wick. I actually removed the wax and I stuck it in my candle crock and melted it that way. So Sugared Peony, I probably won't post the notes. I was going to say I will, but Kringle puts so many notes in their candles. Lists so many notes. I don't think I will, but this is just basically a very, very floral scent with a sweetness to it. I think there's a little vanilla in there. Definitely peony. I actually like this scent better than their regular peony because I'm not a big floral lover. I just would have liked if there was just a tad bit more vanilla in here. And maybe there's not vanilla, but I'm getting something sweet. Definitely sugar, I'm sure. But I enjoyed this for a nice spring scent. It definitely was that. Very strong. Just that little bit of wax, like I said, was in my crock. I could smell it all the way outside my bedroom. I did it in a medium-sized bedroom. Very strong. So if that sounds up your alley, the candle itself is beautiful. This is the country line. It's in a very pale pink. Candle itself is beautiful. So I highly recommend if that is your vibe. I don't know. I may, if they have a really good sale, or maybe if, you know, it hits markdowns, because I know they're holding sales here and there because they're letting go of this line. If there's a good markdown, I may pick up that candle and kind of team it with something like Pink Petal Tea Cake from Bath & Body Works or something like that, or something vanilla or buttercreamish, and enjoy it that way. But it wasn't bad. For a non-floral lover, I actually kind of enjoyed it. So that's Sugared Peony. And then I did Lilac Macaron. This one, I thought for sure this one was going to be, it's so weird. So good to me. But I don't know what it is I smell in this scent, but I do not like this. The lilac comes across to me as very powdery. Very powdery. But there is a note in here, you guys. I don't know why my nose is getting this because I have not heard anyone else say this. So don't let this scare you if this scent sounds like your vibe. But I am getting an ammonia note in this. And I don't know why. It's so odd to me. I don't pick up a lot of that macaron, but I do get a little bit of an almond note. But there is that ammonia note that's just, whoa, I do not like this. Again, I'm so sad that I don't. The jar is stunning. It's a very light lavender wax. the last release in the country line. I'm so sad that this did not work out for me. I do tend to like floral mixed with bakery, but this just wasn't my vibe. So that's Lilac Macaron. But there are better reviews out there from the ambassadors who go over this scent in detail. And so listen to those and make your decision there. Like I said, no one has said that they pick up an ammonia note. I don't know where that's coming from, but I don't like it. Another one. It was such a disappointment. I will say to throw on that again, super strong. To throw on all of these daylights that I tried in this round of empties, super strong. This was the one I went and bought in the full-size candle because I was so sure I was going to love it. It had notes of mandarin. It was supposed to be a strong mandarin. I love orange. It had notes of neroli. I love neroli. I think orange blossom. I love those notes. Mandarin petals. Picked up the daylight and the candle. I decided to go ahead and put the daylight in. Again, I melted all of them. Oh, yeah. Went into my candle crock. Again, a very, very strong performer. You do get the orange. It's a nice, strong, lovely, bright orange note. But you get this neroli that is super, super green. So it's not like your neroli that kind of smells, I don't know, just gives you that out in the sun type of vibe. It's not that. It is super, super green. It's sharp. It's very sharp to me. And I just can't get past that note. It overtakes the beautiful mandarin. And I am so sad to report I do not love this. And now I have a whole candle that I'm not going to burn. It's a beautiful candle. But I keep sniffing it on cold thinking, can I get past this? Nope, I can't. So that's Mandarin Petals. Again, super strong performer. But I just don't love this scent. The neroli is just too sharp to my nose. And I'm not vibing with it, guys. I hate to say that about those 3 scents because you guys know how much I love Kringle. But you know, I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to tell you what I do and don't like. It doesn't mean that's going to be your experience. But just honestly telling you what I experienced here. Okay, from Yankee Candle, I warmed through a wax melt single. Yankee no longer offers these in the scent Holiday Zest. This has like orange in it and lots of spices. It's a very, very much a holiday vibe. I love this scent. I like that spicy orange kind of tree in the background kind of scent. Very spicy though. You have to like spicy. And I do. I like cinnamon and stuff like that. It was kind of light. These, I have not had good luck with these. It smells quite strong in the packaging. But in my warmer, I could smell it if I stuck my nose over it. I honestly think that this little smell hole resulted in a lot of these losing their scent. You know. But I could smell it if I put my nose over the warmer. But otherwise, I didn't get much from it. Goose Creek. I warmed through Vanilla Birthday Cake. I should have pulled scent notes for all these, but I don't have them. This one, it's basically what it says it is, but I have to say this is not my favorite version of the Vanilla Birthday Cake. I don't know what it is specifically, but it's just, like, it's not sour or anything like that, like Bath & Body Works sprinkled birthday cake is to my nose. It almost comes across as a little bit like cream cheese. I don't love this version. I think I have another in my collection, so I'll probably destash it. So I won't pick it up again. But I think a lot of people do like this. So it's probably just me being funny. Vanilla Birthday Cake. Not a great performer in the throw department. It's kind of light. This is Christmas. This is a dupe for Bath & Body Works, The Perfect Christmas. So I teamed that up with my candles. This is quite a good performer. Nice and strong. Beautiful, beautiful scent. And because I wasn't burning it, I got to enjoy it. So that is one I have multiples of in my collection. And I will always have this as long as Goose Creek offers it. By the way, guys, I didn't have any Goose Creek candles. But Kent from the Candle Channel, if you've seen one of his recent videos, he apparently is no longer working for Goose Creek. Because he was talking about he's moving. So, there's still going to be some upcoming labels of his released by Goose Creek. But I don't know how long that'll last. But once his labels stop being released, I'm probably done buying from Goose Creek. I mean, I'll still probably pick up a candle here and there. That's one of my favorite scents. Or wax melts for sure. But, I mean, I felt like he changed the label game. And a lot of their labels before that, they weren't cute. So, I think you'll be seeing a lot less Goose Creek from me. Actually, you won't because I have a lot in my collection. But you won't be seeing a lot of hauls from me, I don't think. ScentSationals. I did Cinnamon Cashmere. I'm not 100%, but I think this was a new scent this year. This was beautiful. Oh my gosh. Beautiful cinnamon. Beautiful cashmere vibe. But this has quite a bit of a gourmand element to it. And it says wood as far as the category in there. And I would agree with that. But it also has quite a bit of a bakery element. And I loved it. I would definitely pick that up again. So I hope that they offer it again. Loved it. Performance was a happy medium. And then I found this in my collection that I apparently warmed like a cube or two from a long time ago. And I think it was only one cube because I think I warmed it at work a long time ago. And I hadn't finished it. So I found it downstairs and I was like, I just need to finish this out. And I remember liking it when I first warmed it a while back. This is from Oak and Rye, which I believe I found this at my Kroger. This is Strawberry Orange Pops. And again, I don't have scent notes. I was thinking it showed the scent category in here, but it doesn't. But this one has really lightened over time. And when I warmed it, I didn't get much from it. The first time I warmed it, I remember thinking, oh, this is a great strawberry orange scent. So I think I should not have let it sit so long in my collection. So unfortunately, didn't get a lot out of it. It was quite light. So that's Strawberry Orange Pop. Doesn't mean I wouldn't get it again. I would just warm it, you know, sooner instead of opening up, warming one cube and letting it sit forever. I think that'll do it for my retail wax. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm going to take a break momentarily, move this stuff off my tray here, and then we'll get started on the vendor wax. Alrighty, guys. So, I've been nursing this lemonade from Arby's since yesterday. But I'm thirsty, so I just pulled that out of the fridge and brought it in to wet my whistle. So, I've got quite a few here, and then I've got some clamshells and scoops here. Like I said, we're talking almost 2 weeks. So, I'm going to try to go through them kind of quickly, you know, famous last words. Because I included my candles and stuff, I know this video is going to be long, so I'm going to try to go through them as quick as I can. I'll try to start with my one-offs first that, you know, I only have one of during this time period. We'll start with the Bathing Garden. The Bathing Garden does not include scent notes, so I don't know the scent notes on this, but it's pumpkin marshmallow cookie jar. And I picked this up in a D-stash. I have never purchased from the Bathing Garden directly. I love her wax. It is beautiful, and it performs decent in my home. But I don't know, guys. You know how I feel about the glitter, and even though I think it's beautiful, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. But I do have some clamps in my stash. This is actually going on in one of my bedrooms upstairs now. I really like this scent. It's really nice. It says pumpkin marshmallow cookie jar. And like I said, I don't know the scent notes. But this comes across to me as like a spicy pumpkin muffin. I love it. I would definitely get that again. But I don't know. I just haven't been able to pull the trigger on ordering from the Bathing Garden. I did get an email recently from them about a new collection. And I don't know. One day I probably will. I'm just trying to keep my... Like I did this, I did it in a crock. I'm trying to keep my glitter-filled wax to, like, contain to, like, crocks or, you know, something that I'm going to put in a candle jar so I can just stick the candle jar in the freezer and pop it out. I know I can do that with my wax dishes, but I just don't. I have a lot of Scentsy warmers, which I'm not willing to put in the freezer. I just worry about them cracking. And, you know, I don't know. I'm sure it's safe and that won't happen, but I tend to forget things even when it comes... You know, I could set Alexa to Yeah, she won't hear me. I could tell her to set an alarm, but I'm just not good at that. I half time forget to do that. So, not willing to stick my Scentsy dishes in the freezer for sure. And a lot of my hot plates, some have removable plates, but not all of them do. And yeah, I'm just not going to do it. I guess I could use those tart pans too. And I do think I'm going to order. I mean, I have tart pans. I use my tea lights, but they're pretty tiny. They're like little. I don't have one near me, but they're really tiny ones I sit on top of my tea lights. So I use those. And I will put the bathing garden cubes in those for sure. But I need to get some of those larger tart pans, which I plan to pick up from Amazon. So I don't know. I'll figure it all out. But for now, putting glitter-filled wax in my crock or under my candle lamp in the candle jar is working for me. So you guys know about my recent talk about how I had glitter on my eye. I worry about getting glitter in my animal's eyes, my dog's eyes. And so, yeah, I'm trying to chill with the glitter a little bit. Unfortunately, there's some vendors I've already fallen in love with that they use glitter. So, you know, hard choices. From Zeep, I warned Breakfast in Bed. And this is cinnamon donuts, pumpkin waffles, zucchini bread, and crushed pecans. I did this in my open space. I wasn't sure if I loved this scent at first because when I first put this in, holy cow, was strong as I don't know what. But the strongest note I was getting was the zucchini bread, and it was so overpowering of all the other scent notes. And I don't know that I absolutely necessarily love Zeep's zucchini bread. I'm kind of figuring out. In this clam, it smells amazing. This scent smells amazing. Because you really get those other scent notes, especially that pumpkin waffles, which I love. But I'm happy to say, after about a half hour, 45 minutes, it toned down. That strong zucchini bread toned down. And the other scent notes started to release. And I enjoyed it. So it's just one of those scents where you got to get through that first half hour or so before you can enjoy it. I do think I might have one more in my collection because I love how this smelled on cold so much. But Zeep has closed its doors, so I can't get more anyway. So that's Breakfast in Bed. From Rocky Top Waxworks, I warmed through a sample of Camp Berry Crunch. I just got this in a recent order. This is Cap'n Crunch, berry cereal, raspberry, mandarin, vanilla bean, eucalyptus, white pine, and Douglas fir. I have to admit, I don't know that I'm a fan of this particular blend. I wasn't sure I would be. The eucalyptus mixed with the cereal on the tree is just kind of a little bit odd for my nose. But interesting nonetheless. But I had this going in 2 warmers in my medium-sized bedroom, and I decided to add to my crock, also in the same room, a cotton candy scent. And it worked. It worked. It really lessened up that eucalyptus note, the tree notes. It really lessened those up. And it just was this sweet concoction going on in the bedroom, and I enjoyed it. So that's Camp Berry Crunch. Performed just fine. From Everything Vice, I did Heavenly Strawberry. This was in the shape of a little heart. This is strawberry pound cake, strawberry shortcake, and strawberries and cream. This one, truth be told, was a little bit light. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot from this one. Yeah, it's light. I just picked this up in July, so I'd probably not get that scent again. But it was worth a try. Peppermint Mocha Latte from Dessa's Homespun Scents. This was in one of her breakaway bars. And I picked this up December 2023. This is fresh brewed coffee, cocoa, and sweet peppermint. This performed fine. I like the scent. Nothing revolutionary. It smelled just like it says. It smelled like it had coffee, hot cocoa, and peppermint. And I like scents like that, so I'd probably pick it up again. From Swanky, I did Bougie Vanilla Blackberry Scones Cake Pops. I actually did this in another bedroom upstairs today. This is pretty. I feel like the blackberry is a bit floral. I forget what's in her Bougie Vanilla, but I think it's like angel food cake, marshmallow sugar. There's something else that I don't remember, but it's like a perfumey, little bit floral vibe, a little bit gourmand, but not a lot, not a lot. So I don't think I would pick it up again, but performance, it's kind of happy medium. You People from, what is this? Birdies Making Sense. This was the cutest souffle. It had a little sheep face. You spelled E-W-E. So this is Fruit Loops type, apricot, mango, coconut milk. I wasn't sure of this because I don't always love apricot and mango. I do love coconut. And I can take Fruit Loops. I like Fruit Loops. It's just I warm so much of it. I don't tend to pick it up in scents these days, but I do like it. This was nice. You really get that Fruit Loop. You get that apricot and you get that mango coconut milk. You get all 3 scent notes. It really gelled together well, and I liked it. It was not overly strong, but it was not overly light either. I did half of the souffle in my large bedroom. It was light in my large bedroom. I don't think the half of souffle was enough, but I don't tend to do a whole souffle in my bedroom. So I decided to do the other half. I stuck it in a candle jar. I stuck it under a candle lamp. And my smallest bedroom, which is my puzzle room, it did fine. So I think it's fine if it's contained to small spaces. This was back from March 2024. So yeah, it was a good one. I do think I have another 1 or 2 of those in my collection. Crystal, the owner of Birdies Making Sense, tends to have sales. And so I get a lot of discounted wax from her. And a lot of pretty wax. Her wax, she's another vendor. It's just work of art. She's quite talented. And yeah, it's not going to matter. I always think of it when I'm talking. Oh, she's going to do a restock soon. It's not going to matter because by the time I get this up, it'll be too late. Lavender and Speckles, I warmed through banana nut bread and buttercream. If you've been with my channel for some time, you know that this is a favorite. It's just what it says. It's banana nut bread and buttercream. Heavier on the banana nut bread, but that buttercream just gives it such a sweetness. It kind of smells like a warm banana nut bread with like a melting frosting on top. I love it. It will always be in my collection. In fact, I ordered some more in her recent pre-order. Knowles Farm Scents, I warmed through Coastal Embers. This was in one of his brittles. This is Beach Evenings and By the Fireplace, which is perfume by Replica. In Beach Evenings, this is Beach Nights, which is Bath & Body Works types. Although, Travis's, the owner of Knowles, his Beach Nights is a little bit different. There's a scent note of ginger blossom in it. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Unique. Not quite like any Beach Nights I've smelled before. And that By the Fireplace is just so nice in this blend. It performed a good medium. I did it in my bedroom. I did half this brittle in one warm and half in another. I totally enjoyed it. It lasted a really long time. I do think I have more of this in my collection. It is a favorite scent, so that is Coastal Embers. Southbound, I did a clam of sugared snow. This is bergamot, frosted ivy, wild berries, wintered roses, vanilla musk, and a sweet pop of spun sugar. You guys, is this a dupe for a perfume? I just have the feeling it is, but I don't know. I don't know enough about perfumes to know for sure. But this was lovely. Very beautiful, very sensual. Definitely a perfumey vibe. The rose wasn't overkill or anything like that in here. I really got that. Is there, well, it's not amber, it's musk. It's musk, that's what it is. I'm really getting that vanilla musk. It's really, really pretty. Definitely a bedroom scent for me, which is where I did it. I love this, so I would definitely pick it up again. Sugared Snow. But do let me know if that is a dupe for something, because I just have a feeling with all those scent notes, it probably is, but I don't know. So inform me, guys. Inform me. Also from Southbound. Oh my gosh, this was so good. Orange Marshmallow Waffle Cone. This was in one of her wax cakes. This is vanilla sugared waffle cone topped with orange dreamsicle and fluffy marshmallows. I got orange dreamsicle completely from this, and I was not mad about it. It performed well. It went on 2 nights after work. Warmers went on in the evening and stayed on for quite a few hours, 2 nights in a row. I was quite impressed with the performance. Nice and strong throw. Open space. Loved it. I have more in my collection, but if she offers this, I will go in on one of her pre-orders just to get this. So good. Pharmacist's Daughter. I warmed through a sample of a Gape. And this is one of those cups that, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it busted when I took the wax out. I don't know what's going on with these cups, but they haven't included these cups in the order for a while, so maybe they've realized there's an issue with them. I don't know the scent notes in this, but it comes across as a little bit citrusy. And then, like, there's a berry scent. And then a gourmand note. So, again, I don't know the scent notes, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. So, that's a Gape. Performed decently. All right, also from the Pharmacist's Daughter, I have Lemon Strawberry Chiffon. This was in one of their, like, I don't know what they call them, but they're, like, tiles. Lemon chiffon cake, fresh strawberries, and whipped cream. I enjoyed this. I really like a strawberry lemon scent. This was good. I did this in a candle jar under a candle lamp, and it performed just fine. I would say a happy medium. I would pick that up again. Probably in the souffle. Oh my gosh, this... They're offering this in the pre-order right now. Again, it's going to be too late, but I'm getting a loaf of this only because I know I'm cut back on loaves. But the Pharmacist's Daughter, if you order a loaf, you actually save money. So with them, I will get loaves in a scent that I absolutely love. I'm getting a loaf of this. This is Delicate. This was in their little snap bars, which I missed. I haven't seen those in a while. This is coconut cream pie, birthday cake, sugar cookies, toasted marshmallow, and vanilla butter fudge. I didn't expect that much from this. I thought it's just going to be a nice vanilla scent. I actually put it in my open space. I'm not sure why I did that, knowing it was hefty vanilla going on in here, but I did. It was fantabulous. Oh my gosh. So delicious. So creamy. So decadent. Oh yes. Totally have to have that in my collection. So good. And a great performer. I couldn't believe it. It was thrown like I don't know what. And lasted a long time. So good. Speaking of the candy cane scent I had going on with that Roxy Top Waxwork scent, this was it. Also from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This is Enchanted. And this was 2 larger snap bars. Haven't seen those in a while either. This is Carnival Cotton Candy, Blueberry, Blackberry, Vanilla Cream, Raspberry, Sugar, and Musk. I'm sure people are missing these kind of things because I know not everyone loves to chop wax. I don't mind it, but I know not everybody loves it. And so things like this that you can just snap apart, I know people like that. So anyway, what we have here again, cotton candy, blueberry, blackberry, vanilla cream. Yeah, it's just a cotton candy scent. That's exactly what I get from it. And like I said, well, I did half of this. I did half of this earlier this week and did it on its own in one of my smaller bedrooms. And it did fine. It probably did like a light medium. And it smelled nice. It smelled like a cotton candy scent. But when I added it to that Rocky Top Waxwork scent, that was pretty darn good. That mixture is good. So, that is Enchanted. Not sure that I would go actively seeking it out. There's a lot of cotton candy scents out there. So, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites as far as like performance and stuff. But I enjoyed it. Britta's Creepy Treasures. I did Wicker Man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This one's so good. I've done this before. I've talked about it before. Beach Nights Pretzel and Fire Roasted Marshmallow. This is a fantastic pretzel blend. Throws like a champ. Open space. Worthy for sure. Britta's wax just does so well in my home. I love the Beach Nights mixed with the pretzel. And that Fire Roasted Marshmallow is just icing on top. It's so good. Ugh, always a B in my collection. Also from Britta's, I did Beach Nights, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Cake Batter Fudge. This one, not as strong as Wicker Man for sure, but it was good. I think when it comes to her Beach Nights blends, that this was part of her sampler, that were part of that particular sampler. The Butter Brickle one was definitely my favorite. But this one was a close one behind it. It just was a lighter blend. Performed fine. I could smell it fine. But definitely lighter than that Butter Brickle one. And definitely lighter than Wicker Man for sure when it comes to Beach Nights. But enjoyable. I think I have one more in my collection to enjoy again. I have this going in my open space right now. It's a favorite. It's a repeat purchase. This is the Exorcist. This is probably Britta's most well-known blend. This is patchouli, Palo Santo, vanilla bean, marshmallow. Patchouli? What? Terry? You don't like patchouli? I don't know what it is about Britta's, but it's amazing. It's amazing. It's cozy. It's comforting. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It performs well. Just love the Palo in here. Everything mixes perfectly well together. I know she mentioned doing an Exorcist sampler, so I think that will be happening soon. So hopefully this video will be up, and you'll be able to see this before she does do that, because we have no idea of a date. But highly recommend. And I know she mixed this with, I think, orange during her Walking Dead Halloween event. That was right on point. Right on point. So hopefully she offers that in her sampler, because I'm going to need it. Teddy Bees. I did 2 scents from Teddy Bees. First one is Lost in the Orange Grove. So this is lemongrass, basil leaf, rosemary, clementines, orange peel, and ambrette. This scent, when I first picked it up, I took a chance on it because you guys know I love orange, and it has these beautiful orange notes. And I was like, I really want to try it. And people were saying the orange comes out really nice. But it also has a lot of herbal, and I do not like herbal. Lemongrass I can take based on what it's mixed with. Basil I tend to stay away from. Rosemary I avoid like the plague. But I went ahead and took a chance. In fact, I took a chance on 2. I have 2 of these soufflés. I don't know what I was thinking. But when I got this was poured February 2024. When I got this, it was hefty on those herbal notes. Hefty. And I was like, oh no. Nope, I'm not going to like it. Well, I pulled it back out recently. It's spring. Pulled it back out. And I was like, yeah, this smells a little less herbal. I still get herbal, but it smells a little less so. So I put it in my warmers. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I would have liked even a little bit more bright orange in here than what I got. But the herbs really mellowed out. They were there. You could tell they were there, but not overly herbal. And some scents just, whoo, they're too much herbs for me. I really enjoyed it. I teamed it up with my Kringle Candle Essentials. For those of you who know, that is basically a dupe for Capri Blue's Volcano. So I teamed it up with another citrus, and I just really enjoyed it throughout my open space. And I'll enjoy the second one. So that is Lost in the Orange Grove. Also did Blueberry Dump Cake. I have had this in my stash for some time, and I have purchased multiples of this before I've even warmed it. Yes, me being dummy again. This is fresh blueberries, crispy cake topping, hints of warm spice and vanilla. This was poured back in October 2023, so nice and cured. A lot of people say Teddy Bees, the longer you let it sit, the better. I love blueberry scent, so I'm not surprised, especially blueberry bakery, so I'm not surprised I got multiples of it. And I think this one came from a D-stash. This was nice. I would have liked it better, I think, if I got more blueberry from it. I didn't get a ton of blueberry. Not to my nose. I wanted more. And it was not overly strong. I warmed a whole souffle in my open space. So, I think I have another souffle, and I think I have a tub in my stash. I will do my next souffle probably in my bedroom and see how it does there. That's Blueberry Dump Cake. Cotton Candy Clouds from Salt Mountain Melts. I am loving Salt Mountain Melts, guys. I am loving her wax. I don't have a lot of it, but man, I'm loving it. So this is Sugarberry, Pink Cotton Candy, Blue Cotton Candy, Strawberry, and Mellow. This is poured February 24 for 2024. This was so good. What's her name? Lexi from Two Quick Wicks. I have been missing her videos. Where has Lexi been? I don't know if you're out there, Lexi, but I miss you. I'm sure other people do too. Come back. I'm sure she's been busy. I know she's newly married, but I know she's highly recommended this. I know she loves this scent. She loves Salt Mountain Melts, and I'm finding I do too. Right behind you, Lexi. Like I said, she highly recommended this. she's on point with this. This is so good. Not overly strong, but it's a constant performer. It lasts a long time. This went 3 nights in my bedroom. 3 nights. I did half a souffle, so I could smell it. If I did the whole souffle, I probably would have done even better, but as I mentioned earlier, I try not to do that in my bedroom. But since it's a cotton candy scent, I thought, let me try my bedroom. It was so enjoyable, guys. So sweet and cotton candy-like. I picked up another in the recent pre-order. I picked up a tub. So, really loved it. It was beautiful hot pink wax. Stained the heck out of my warmers, but so worth it. Cotton Candy Clouds from Southbound Melts. So good. Also really enjoyed this from Southbound Melts. This is Yacht Party. This was poured back in April of 2024. This is Salty Sea Air, Fresh Zested Lemon, and Marshmallow Fluff. This came across to me as more lemon bakery than anything. But I did get a little bit of that Salty Sea Air. This was really nice. I enjoyed it. I would definitely pick up probably just a souffle, but I would pick it up again. I did this one, whole souffle in my open space. It performed. Good happy medium. I was quite pleased with it. That's Yacht Party. It was kind of the perfect scent for spring. A little bit salty, definitely lemony. It was perfect for spring. Super Tarts. I warmed a sample of Gain. Did this in my medium bedroom in a hot plate. It was good. It smells like the powder of the Gain detergent. I didn't think it was super right on a dupe because I use Gain. I do tend to use the liquid more than the powder. And I do tend to use the pods. I don't know what the Gain ones are called. What are they called? They don't call them pods. Tide is pods. Flings? I think they're called flings. But it was okay. So that's Gain. I also warmed a donut shape of Sookie. And this is, her labels are so hard to read. Gingerbread, yellow cake, and applesauce. I think it's all it says. Oh no, it says in buttercream too. I was really excited about this. I think I bought 2 of these. But I mostly got the apple from this. I got a little bit of the other notes, but apple. And it didn't smell like applesauce. It kind of smelled like Mac apple to me. So that was the strongest. I don't think I would pick it up again just because I really couldn't get a lot of the other scent notes. But I'll still warm the second one. So, Sookie. It did perform well. It was nice and strong. And it went on for 2 days. Not 2 full days, but like 2 nights. This one was the winner for Super Tarts. I really did enjoy this one. This is Rose Tea. And this was in her bread. This is Earl Grey tea, tea and cakes, cotton candy, and pink roses. This is exactly what it was. It was a beautiful scent. You got everything. You got tea and cakes. You got the Earl Grey tea. You got the little bit. And the roses, don't be scared. It does not overtake this blend. Everything is melded so well in here. Everything's equal. The tea is just beautiful. I loved it. I did it in my open space, the whole clam. I will definitely pick this up again. That was a winner. Rose tea. I had a feeling I would like that. I love scents like this in the spring. Floral mixed with like tea or something fresh or something fruity or something bakery. So good. L3, I did a sample of Bartlett Pear Apple Orchard. And I don't know what exactly is in those. I mean, Bartlett Pear is obvious, but I don't know what's in her Apple Orchard. I'm guessing it's like apple and wood. Maybe some green. I mainly got apple and pear from this. It was enjoyable. Definitely kind of a fall scent. Pink Petal Tea and Cakes. This was in one of her bougie bars. This was quite strong in the rose department. When it comes to this kind of scent, that Super Tarts blend wins. Yeah, this one was very strong. I think it's supposed to be kind of like Pink Petal Tea Cakes from Bath & Body Works, but it wasn't quite the same. I actually pulled out that candle, so I'll be getting into that soon. But I think I have one more of these in my collection. It performed fine. The rose was strong, like I said. This is my winner for L3. This is Shamrock Shake, and that's in one of her scoopables. So this is creme de menthe and vanilla ice cream. Very simple. I picked this up in a D-stash. On cold, I was like, yeah, it's nice. I don't think it's anything special. On cold, it kind of gives you this like mint plant vibe, like a fresh mint vibe with the vanilla. This was stunning in my warmers. It was such a creamy, delicious mint scent. It really gave you the vibes of kind of like a mint vanilla shake. Makes me hungry for one right now. Here I am drinking lemonade from Arby's. And I think they have a mint shake available right now. I've never tried it. Let me know in the comments below if you ever had it, if it's any good. I'm waiting for their orange vanilla shake. Made me just think of that. This was good. I will pick it up again for sure. I think I have a pie pulled that also has this in it. I can't wait to get into it. I usually am done with mint scents right now, but it is still March. I'm definitely getting into that pie. So that's Shamrock Shake. It was a good performer. Medium, I would say, but really lasted and it really flowed. The strength itself was really good. I could smell this all the way in my kitchen. I don't usually get that. I get living room, dining room. It doesn't usually make it to my kitchen. This did. So yeah, that's a repurchase. I'm trying to, you know, I've got all these. I'm trying to do things here. Scoopables. I'm trying to get through my Scoopables. I have a lot, so I won't purchase it again, the Scoopable, but I would definitely purchase it in another format. Second is Spruce. Sorry guys, I have so much wax here. I have been working on my melting, and I had some work from home days, more than just one a week. So yeah, I got through some stuff. Let's roll. Hi, Bubba's. So this is strawberry jelly roll. What? It's not time to go out again, sir. Strawberry jelly roll, strawberry pound cake, strawberry white cake, and sugar cookies. Oh, this was divine. This was nice and strong. Yummy strawberry bakery. Oh my gosh, heavenly. I'm pretty sure I have more of this in my stash. This was poured December 2024. Hi, babies. Say hi to the peoples. You want to say hi? Say hi, peoples. You ain't got time for this? Oh. I love you, Bobby. Anyway, guys, this was fantastic. If you have a chance to try it, like I said, I think I have more. Pretty sure I got more from Erica. Yeah, it's a good one. That is, let's roll. Fantastic strawberry bakery. I like her strawberry. I like strawberry anyway. I know some people are funny about it, but I like hers. And then for second Spruce, I warmed through a mini loaf of Salad Queen ice cream. This is strawberry jello, cheesecake, birthday cake, pretzel, mallow fluff, and vanilla ice cream. This one was just okay to me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually a strawberry bakery pretzel fan. I'm not sure. I've got some more to try, so I'll get back to you on that. But it performed a good medium in my open space. I did half a loaf at a time, so I got 2 warms out of it. Salad Queen ice cream. I do love the name. Harper James, I have one scent here. It's a snap bar. I did this recently. You Float My Boat. And this was poured back in December 2023. This is root beer float, sweet cherry, coconut, and glazed donuts. I actually warmed or burned my Bath & Body Works coconut cream pie candle in conjunction with this. This was a good root beer float scent. It wasn't overly strong, but it was from December 2023. But I could definitely get it. I mainly got the root beer float. I did not detect cherry in this at all. And I don't remember if I smelled cherry on cold when I first got this. I guess I get a little bit of the coconut. I do get the donut note, but mostly root beer float. And I wasn't mad about it. I like root beer float scents. So if that sounds up your alley, I know she's holding the pre-order right now, but I do not plan to partake because I have a bin of Harper James I need to get through. And I have some very large shapes I ordered in my customs that I need to warm through. So I am not ordering from Harper James right now, but they do love her wax. And I probably will get some salty blends when it gets closer to fall, because I love her salty apple and her salty pumpkin. But taking a little break for now. Okay, Rose Girls, we have a number here. I'm skipping Rose Girls RTS that's going on tonight. She's offering Easter samplers. They're beautiful, but In her photos, I can see that there's a lot of glitter going on in those. And I'm just not doing it. If they didn't have glitter, I would probably pick them up. Because they're super cute. But I'm not. I'm not doing the glitter. I'm just not. It's my prerogative. And she did have some mini melters she was offering. And a couple sounded good. But they always sound good. And I just need to chill out. Frosted Winterberry Lemonade. I will say if she pours this, I'm getting this. I know it says Winterberry, but this is perfect for right now. Frosted Winterberry, I'm not even sure what that is. Is that Bath & Body Works a type? I know Bath & Body Works has like Winterberry Wonder. I don't know. Whatever that is, and lemonade. But this is just a great berry lemonade scent. It's so good and it performs so well. It's so fruity. Oh my gosh, her lemonade note, it's got a really nice sweet tartness about it. I love it. I love this. I pray she pours this again. You guys, if this sounds good to you, request it because I need more of this in my life and so do you. Frosted Winterberry Lemonade. I just picked that up in November. It was so good. So good. That was just a sample. Banshee Boardwalk. This was in a muffin, a chunk muffin. This is s'mores, salty sea air, and marshmallow and sea salt, which is basically beach nights. Yeah, I like Rose Girl's Beach Nights. I tend to pick it up in all her blends. I really enjoy it. That's a good one. It's a good performer. It lasted for hours and hours and hours. I'm trying to think. I did this a while ago. I may have even went into the second day. So this is a good one. But I especially love her blends. Campfires with Girlfriends. This is campfire marshmallows, pumpkin sugar donuts, cookies and bread, vanilla bean Noel, vanilla wafers, monster cookie, and marshmallow smoothie. I love her carbs with Girlfriends. And I really love this too. This was so cozy. I will say, it's funny because this is carbs with Girlfriends with the campfire marshmallows. But I will say, like, carbs with Girlfriends on itself, at least for me in my home, performs stronger than this one. But this one held its own. I did half the bag in my open space and then the other half in my bedroom. And I enjoyed it. I would probably definitely pick that up again. Campfires with Girlfriends. Chocolate covered strawberry truffle. That's exactly what this is. I got this back in January of 2024. This was good. It really smelled like chocolate covered strawberries. It even had that sweetness about it of like the strawberry, you know, the inside of the strawberry would give you. I enjoyed it. It performed decently for being old as it was. Yeah, it was a great kind of Valentine spring type of scent. Pineapple and royal sugar cookies. I picked this up in a D-stash, March of last year. This was good, but it was a little lighter. I think I would do that again. I do like her pineapple oil, but I would get into it sooner. So, not super strong, but it was an older scent. Bubba's, I don't know how you're laying with your head down like that. And then last from Rose Girls, this was Squeeze Me Tight. I can imagine how long this video is getting. This is Satsuma, Juicy Mango, and Tangerine Gelato. And this is back from April 2024, so almost a year old. I love this. You guys know I love citrus vibes. I love her Tangerine Gelato oil. I think I've purchased it on its own when she offered single scents. Yeah, I didn't blend it. It was fine on its own. I love Satsuma. Very citrusy. I love it. I don't always love mango, but it just vibed in here. Because I've only got that citrus. Oh, so good. So strong. Definitely a repurchase. Definitely. All right, last vendor. Oh my gosh. Cannot believe. I should not have waited this long. I was working on doing good at making my videos shorter. Samples. I did Grinch Girl. This was a recent sample that I had in order. She has a long description here. A tantalizing mix of winter frost and juicy berries with just enough sass to make it irresistible. Watch out. because Grinch Girl's Frosted Mischief is here to steal the holiday spotlight, one sweet whiff at a time. I will say, this is just my personal opinion. I just wish that Kathy would just give us the scent notes, because she does this on a number of blends now, I've noticed. And it's very creative. Absolutely. I mean, it just sounds so sweet. But sometimes I really just want to know what it is. She did tell us that it was a dupe of Strawberry Snowflakes from Bath & Body Works. That's all I wanted to know. But she does have some blends where she doesn't tell you what's in them. She has something that's called like pink drink and something. You guys, if you know what that pink drink is, let me know. I have not ordered anything with it because I want to know what pink drink is. She says it's a secret blend. I don't know. But I will tell you this. Grinch Girl's amazing. It, to me, is a spot-on dupe of the Bath & Body Works. Strawberry Snowflakes was a scent that I love. This performs well. I love it. So if you love Strawberry Snowflakes from Bath & Body Works, I would highly recommend you pick it up. I know that that's only released at Bath & Body Works during the winter. And since this is Grinch Girl, it's probably going to be contained to the winter time, Christmas, what have you. But I really think Strawberry Snowflakes is kind of scent that you could do all year long. So I would love to do this in the summer. Love it. Also did a sample of Campfire Marshmallow and Beach Nights. This one's really, really good. This was someone's customs blend, but it lasted a long time. It performed well. I really love her Campfire Marshmallow. Rose Girls and Scoopable, now Macaron Wax Melts. They're basically the same. One's mom, one's daughter. One was the original Rose Girls. Daughter took over, and now Kathy has her own Macaron Wax Melts business. This was fantastic. Campfire Marshmallow Beach Nights. If you love Beach Nights and you love Campfire Marshmallow, it's great. This is a favorite from Scoopables. Again, Macaron Wax Melts. I don't know if I'll ever get used to saying that because so much of my stash says Scoopables on it. Orange Sherbet. This is just a great orange sherbet blend. It says on her description, think back to your childhood memories. This smells just like those push-up pops from the ice cream truck. It just smells like orange ice cream, honestly. It does smell like a kind of a creamsicle vibe. So I get like a vanilla ice cream here. Doesn't say that, but I get it. And I'm not mad about it. It's a favorite. A repurchase for a reason. I love orange creamsicle vibes. Strawberry Crunch Donuts. This was in Kathy's Half Strawberries. I love those little shapes. They're so easy to pop into your warmer. This is Strawberry Pound Cake and Vanilla Crunch Donuts. This was from February of 2024. Yeah, this is a nice strawberry bakery. I would say a little bit lighter in performance, but it is over a year old. So some of it could be that. They were small pieces, so I could chalk it up to that. So I don't think I have any recent version of this, and I do think a lot of people love that scent. So good in the strawberry bakery department. Barbie Land. This was a big bag of her rose shapes. So there was 4 big, large roses. Chop those up. This is Rainbow Sherbet, Sweet Lemon Confection, and Cotton Candy Frosting. This one was a little bit of a lighter scent. Yeah, very fruity vibe, of course. Kind of almost lemonade-ish, but you don't get that tart vibe. More fruity, more sweet. You definitely get that Rainbow Sherbet vibe. But this one was a little bit on the lighter side. I did keep this contained to my crock because there was a ton of glitter on it. And so, yeah, I did them on different days because I didn't do the whole bag at once. But it was not really strong. So I probably wouldn't pick that one up again myself. But I liked it. Oh, and also I did a chunk pie. Last night, no, I got one more. I have a scoopable. I also did a chunk pie of Blueberry Muffin Cookie Wars. This was a big, big pie. I chopped it all up. Her chunk pies, pot pies are gorgeous. I ordered some recent ones from her pie day. I would have ordered more. I ordered 2. I would have got more, but there were scents that I really wasn't feeling. Not in my scent genre, so I didn't. But I did pick up her orange one, of course. And I did pick up, actually, I think I got 3. I think I picked up a blueberry lemon one. And then there was one I was definitely going to get. It had like Boom Boom and Beach Nights. That's the one I was going in for. So yeah, I got 3. So this is Blueberry Muffin blended with Cookie Wars. And I never remember what scent notes are in Cookie Wars. But if you know Rose Girls and you know Macaron Wax Melts, you know that they like rule the cookie world when it comes to wax. They have several cookie blends and they are outstanding. This is really good. I love their blueberry muffin. Kathy's blueberry muffin oil is fantastic. I love it. It's nice and strong. This one probably did a good medium, a little higher than medium probably. I will say when it comes to like berry bakery, that Berrylicious breakfast that I warmed, it was in my last Empties video. That was the winner, man. That was so good. But this was good. I enjoyed it. So that is Blueberry Muffin Cookie Wars. I do love their Cookie Wars. All right, last from Scoobable Wax Melts, Mr. Limpet. Now, it's in a scoobable. This is Beach Nights Coconut Cake and Palo Santo. This is one of my favorites from Scoobables. It's so good. That coconut cake just takes this to another level. Her coconut cake oil is so good. I've also had it in Never Too Much Cake. Outstanding. The Palo, everything is just so even in here. The Beach Nights, the Palo, the coconut cake. But that coconut cake just gives it, oh my gosh, this extra something special. It's a great performer. I got 2 warms out of this in my open space. It went on and on and on and on and on and on and on for hours and hours and hours. If you get a chance to try Mr. Limpet, I highly recommend it. It's a favorite of mine for a reason. Yeah, Mr. Limpet. Alrighty, guys. I'm sorry that I left so many to this video. I can only imagine how long this has gotten up to, but hopefully I went through everything as quick as I could. I didn't spend too much time talking about anything, but I've mentioned this before. If there's any scent blend that you heard me talk about that I just did not go into depth about, which was most of them here today because I had so many, and you want to know more about it, you have questions, comment below or email me, smellgoodsinside@yahoo.com. I will post that below. Feel free to reach out to me. I am always happy to elaborate. Just, I had so many, and I knew this video was going to be super oodles long, and so I just kind of went through everything quickly. Let's talk favorites. Because I had so many, I have a lot of favorites. I have a lot. We'll start with Scoobables, now Macaron Wax Melts. Mr. Limpet, you just heard me talk about it in a very loving way for a reason. Orange Sherbet, it's always going to be my favorites. I love it. Sweet and simple. Grinch Girl, like I said, Strawberry Snowflake, so good. Rose Girl, Squeeze Me Tight. I love her Satsuma. I love her Tangerine Gelato. Frosted Winterberry Lemonade from Rose Girls. I need this. I need this in my life. This was just a sample. I need bags of this. I need a loaf. I've never bought a loaf from Jenny, but they look amazing. They're a bit pricey. I mean, I know they're more than worth what she charges for them because they're quite hefty and they're full of chunks, but I don't know. One day. Super Tarts Rose Tea. So good. So beautiful. Second and Spruce, Let's Roll. Such a fantastic strawberry bakery. Salt Mountain Melts, Cotton Candy Clouds. I really love, I think it's called the same name, from Kringle Candle. I don't know that they pour it anymore. I don't think they do. I don't think they've poured it since the paraffin was discontinued. But they have a candle in this scent, and I love it too. I mean, they're not the same, but they have a great cotton candy scent. Most realistic cotton candy scent I've ever smelled. But this is pretty daggone good. Super uber sweet. I love it. Cotton Candy Clouds. Salt Mountain Melts, man. I got to do a favorites vendor because I'm telling you, she's up there. Britta's The Exorcist. So good. Oh, I'm just basking in it right now. Wicker Man. So strong, you guys. Such a good pretzel. Delicate from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I would have never, just reading the scent notes, I would have never. So good. This one's always in my favorites because I love it. I pick it up every order she offers it. Banana Nut Bread and Buttercream from Lavender and Speckles. So good. You guys know I love Banana Bakery. And a new love, Southbound, Candle Company, Orange Marshmallow Waffle Cone. that'll do it for my favorites, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all of those. Like I said, I must have apparently forgot to do an Empties video last week, and I should have. I don't know why I let it go so long. Not quite 2 weeks, but almost. I think it was about 12 days. So I apologize. I need to do these sooner. I did my candle empties, and I think my wax empties just got away from me. By the way, as you could see, I didn't include Scentsy in this video. That would have been even longer. So I'm going to do my Scentsy separate. I'm not quite ready to do them yet. I don't feel like I have enough to do a video of Scentsy. I have a number. I think I'm rolling on about, I think I've emptied about 8 bars and I finished a brick. So I'm going to go through a few more bars before I record the Scentsy video. So that will be coming, but not super soon. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this content today. And like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. Let me know what you've been warming through, what your favorites have been. And yeah, let me know below in the comments, who's your favorite vendor these days? If you had to just pick one, let me know your favorite. I would love to know. And from that favorite vendor, what's your favorite scent? I know that's a hard question. Let's see what we get. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up and I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Love you guys. See you later. Bye-bye.